right, look at that. We're live for another Joking Adventure Hour. This is the late Joking Adventure Hour show
It is? How come?
because we're just late.
We're never late. We're always, on time, just like a wizard.
Yes, we're late to being early, or we're early. We're so early we're late.
No, we're always, on time at whenever
We're
something
exactly
something.
supposed to be. Yes.
Yeah, something like that.
All
What
right.
what Gandalf said.
What Gandalf said. All right. Hello, X Rumble and BitChute. Hello to YouTube. Hello to Lurkers Bot. Hello to the chat. Hello to George.
Greetings.
We stream every night because the stories are real, but the news they be fake.
Oh yeah.
Before we jump in, be sure you get your copy of The Immortal Mass, a 200-page graphic novel, on sale now at Dinales.com, CriticalBlast.com, and Amazon.com.
Yep.
All right, first up, George. I bet you didn't see this coming, or maybe you did. Disclose.tv. Andrew and Tristan Tate, the Tate brothers, have been arrested in Miami. Charges unknown, with a spokesperson for the U.S. Marshal Service saying that the warrant was sealed.
The warrant was sealed?
Yeah,
That's
but
pretty serious.
but oops. But this individual, I did find that as well. Let me see. Let me put that over here. Discuss TV. The UK Crown Prosecution Service says that they're prosecuting the Tate brother for additional alleged offense dating from 2010 to 2017 and will be seeking extradition to UK.
Holy smokes! They were waiting for the guys to leave. What's that country again? Bulgaria?
Romania.
Romania.
Yeah. The Crown Prosecution Service has decided to bring further charges against the brother Andrew and Tristan Tate in relation to 4 further victims. The CPS has decided to prosecute Andrew Tate, 39, with 7 further counts of rape, 3 counts of arranging or facility trafficking for sexual exploitation, 3 counts of assault, occasionally actually bodily harm, and 19 additional charges for offenses related to indecent images of a child and extreme pornography. The CPS has decided to prosecute Tristan Tate, 38, with 1 count of sexual assault, 2 counts of rape, and 3 counts of arranging or facility trafficking for sexual exploitation. The offending is alleged to have taken place between July 2010 and August of 2017. The suspects were arrested by the U.S. Marshal Service in the United States of America on July 18, 2026. Following their arrest in the U.S., prosecutor will be seeking extradition in relation to the original 21 charges and the further charges we have decided to prosecute. Malcolm McHaffley, head of the Special Crimes Division at the Crown Prosecution Service, said, "We have decided to prosecute Andrew and Tristan Tate for further offenses, including rape, arranging or facilitating trafficking for sexual exploitation, offenses related to indecent images of a child." These charges decision follows the receipt of further files of evidence from Bedfordshire police and brings the total number of alleged victims to this case to 7. The CPS reminds everyone that criminal proceedings are active and these defendants have the right to a fair trial. It's extremely important that no reporting, commentary, or sharing of information online which could be in any way ridiculed these proceedings. The CPS has requested the extradition of the Tates from the U.S. They've been arrested and awaiting extradition proceeding in the U.K. Huh. Strange.
I smell a setup.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here's why I say this.
Mm-hmm.
You're telling me these heinous events happened between 2010 and 2017?
Why?
Well, I call bullshit on it. I mean, that's an extraordinary span of time.
Well, let's see. So they're basically, so we're looking about roughly 9 years at the latest, 16 years at the earliest, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he's 39. So they're alleging that when he was 23 and his brother was 22, they did these criminal offenses.
Okay, so just just so you get a good understanding,
Mm-hmm.
at that age, was Andrew Tate doing full karate blood sport thingy?
So what?
He's a MMA fighter, right?
I don't know. I don't follow Andrew Tate.
Well, he's part of the Tate brothers, right?
Yeah, but I don't follow them.
Well, you don't have to follow him. Just what are the odds that
Uh-huh.
he was fighting during the his MMA career?
You know what? Probably high because he's 23 at the time.
Right.
So if he wasn't doing MMA in his early 20s, then either he was hired to do that to supplement his income, or he's a industry plant, as one would say. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, it's just, I just, it just, the numbers just don't work for me.
Yeah, this see,
It's not, something's completely off with this.
yeah, something's off.
Yeah,
You don't know.
for that extraordinary length of
Mm-hmm,
time between 2010 and 2017, that heinous act was happening, and you tell
mm-hmm,
me no one knew.
mm-hmm.
I call bullshit on that.
Yeah.
And then you wait. What is it? 9 years? Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
9 years later. Again,
Let's see, blonde goth girl going after the Tate brothers, but not after the gang, rape gangs. You know,
oh yeah. This is England, right?
yeah.
Right.
You know what? May
Yeah, they
the
have
only way.
their what called
Okay.
directions. The
Here.
targets misdirected.
Okay. Here's a spitball idea. The Tates. The reason why they're not going to the after the gang rape is because the Tates are involved with it, and the Tate have evidence that they need to put into court that will put the gang rapists into jail.
Um, okay,
I don't know.
I got that.
We're gonna find out one way or the other.
Yep.
Colonel Tom Watkins. Is she really that dumb? Does she not understand what infiltration means? All right. Red Wave Press, Fox News, Martha McCollum. You know, family. You know what? Instead of me reading it, let's hear her stupidity live.
Your family came here from Peru, really in the middle of the heat of the Shining Path. They were Maoist communist guerrillas in Peru. So why did your family?
How can it be Mao? They're not Chinese.
Wait, but his family was guerrillas. His family was guerrillas.
They're not that type of gorilla.
Oh, okay.
Come to America?
So
the economic situation in South America and in Peru was in a really bad place. But I think that much of what we could say is responsible for that actually was the imposition of capitalism, and American imperialism in many cases is actually what brings immigrants to the
This is the co-chair of the Democratic Socialists of America. FYI.
U.S. outside, coming out of Latin America. And
so they come here because they don't like the imposition of American imperialism in the country that they're in?
Yes, in many countries.
So they come here.
In many countries.
Yeah, how best to infiltrate a country because you let the door open wide, and you let yourself be rammed through like Bonnie Blue. So of course they're going to come here. George?
Is this guy legit?
Yeah, he's the co-chair of the Democratic Socialists of America.
Holy smokes, man! Their bar is really low.
Their bar is exactly where it needs to be.
Yes.
and he does like it low. War correspondent. Representative AOC is now posting drunk crash out because she can't handle being mock.
If you think that I don't understand foreign policy because out of hours of discourse about international affairs, I pause to think about one of the most sensitive geopolitical issues that currently exist on Earth, I'm afraid the issue is not my understanding, but rather the problem is perhaps you've gotten adjusted to a president.
Her dog's snoring so loud.
That's her dog?
I'm thinking it's her dog. Because I don't want to know what else is snoring next to her.
That never thinks before he speaks. If you think that I don't understand foreign policy because out of hours of discourse about international affairs.
Oh my gosh. This is one of the biggest L.
Yeah. Raman says 1998, save Matt Damon. 2014, find Matt Damon. 2015, rescue Matt Damon. 2026, let Matt Damon save himself.
No. The last one, where's Matt Damon? Where it actually fits the story. Where is Odysseus?
Mm-hmm. Where's Odysseus? You know? Odysseus.
So people are now saying, yeah, it's a good movie, but he tried to cram too much into it.
Yeah. So here's another thing. People are starting to take some, hey, look at Nolan. Look at 2016 Paprika. Huh, does it seem similar to you?
Oh, gee whiz.
Huh. It's almost a one-to-one shot. Like I said, Nolan's going the usual Westerner directorship of stealing wholesale from Japanese artists and directors.
That blows, man. If why can't they just do a complete one-to-one instead of pretending?
Yeah. Persistent. Remember when Senator Lisa Murkowski said she won't vote for the Save American Act? She won't support requiring proof of citizenship and photo ID to vote. Just remember that Dianne Feinstein, who was older than her, held her up like this and said, "Bitch, you're gonna do what we're telling you." Old lady who died on a wheelchair.
Yeah, we covered that. Holy shit, I remember it.
Yeah. So just remember, Dianne Feinstein, Democrat from a senator who died in her seat, was threatening Lisa. I'm just,
Yep.
Just remember. And we still don't know what the situation with Mitch McConnell is. Isn't that funny?
Poor Mitch.
Yeah. Disclose.tv incoming UK Prime Minister Annie Burnham called it set to scrap Steimer's plan for digital ID cards and redirect resources towards people's everyday priority, which means they need more studies on how to make Pakistanis stop inbreeding with each other.
Yeah, some, let's see.
Mm-hmm.
I got nothing.
You got nothing.
I tried. I did try.
Are you trying?
Sometimes the roast is so acute.
Mm-hmm.
You just can't. You can't follow it up, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Just like them throwing Greta Thunberg out of the way. Yeah, let's pick her up. I,
Wait. They weeded through all the
yeah,
douchebags
yeah,
just to get to her.
yeah. Let's do a photo of. Yeah, get your ass thrown out. Whose ass got thrown out? Your ass got thrown out.
So what are you gonna do with the other douchebags?
Oh, just leave them there to starve. They won't know what to do.
Oh yeah. Just ignore them, and they quickly realize, I need to go to the bathroom. I need
Yeah.
to have a drink of water.
Mhm.
I need my Nintendo.
So, hey George, I've been reading also the classified documents, and one of the documents that was disclassified recently, right?
Yeah.
Talked about secure drop.
Okay. Secure drop.
Right. So Secure Drop is a free. So this is Wikipedia. Secure Drop is a free software platform for secure communication between journalists and sources, whistleblowers. It was originally designed and developed by Aaron Swartz, Kevin Poulsen, under the name Dead Drop. James Dolan also created the software. Hey, George, did you know that 2 of the 3 people who created and designed this are dead by suicide? And the third one decided, for his safety to put it under the Freedom Press Foundation.
Wait a minute. This dead drop thingy, whatever you call it, what is it? Like WeTransfer or Dropbox? What is it?
Yes, it's that. See, look, submission, log in, secure. Please no sensitive information. Thor and Dropbox. See,
So it's just a secure drop a file here and send a link to somewhere else.
yeah,
So what's this? How is this any different than Google Drive or Dropbox?
because people didn't know this one until they are known, George. Like Signal.
Oh,
Hey, George. So after Aaron Schwartz's death, so basically 2 of the 3 creators, which is James Dolan and Aaron Schwartz, they
yeah.
committed suicide for unknown reason. They just decided to commit suicide. Kevin Poulsen decided, hey, who's also, hey, the Daily Beast, right? A former
Yeah.
black hacker and convicted fraudster, right?
Yeah.
Decided to give it to the Freedom of the Press Foundation.
Okay. So he gives it to the Freedom of the Press Foundation. How does it save him from being number 3?
Oh, because since it's now the Freedom of the Press Foundation, basically it's now in the control of the mainstream media. Do you know? You want to know which mainstream media is using this?
CNN.
The New Yorker, Forbes, Bidvote, Publica, the Intercept, the San Francisco Bay Guardian, the Washington Post, the Guardian, the Globe and Mail, Radio Canada, the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation, the Committee to Protect Journalists, the Associated Press, the New York Times, BuzzFeed, USA Today, Bloomberg News, the Wall Street Journals, Posten, Norway's largest printed newspaper.
Okay. So it sounds like.
Hey George. Remember when we talked about that? Hey, how the hell does all these newspaper and organization have the same talking point?
Oh shit! No way.
Here you go. This is how they do it. 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock a.m. You send it off. 4 o'clock a.m. Talking point. Here's your secure Dropbox. Here's your communications between journalists. Oh, and CIA and any other agency that wants to drop anonymous sources. Anonymous sources.
Gosh.
Hey George,
Yeah.
drop dead. What's drop dead? A drop dead or dead letterbox is a method of espionage tradecraft used to pass item or information between two individuals via a secret location.
A dead drop.
Yes. It was originally called a dead drop, and now secure drop. How do you keep secret? You no dead men tails, no tails, right?
Yep.
So secure Dropbox use an enemy network Tor to facilitate communication between whistleblowers, journalists, and news organizations. Secure Dropbox sites, therefore, is only accessible as onion services in the Tor network. After a user visits a secure drop website, they're given a random generate code. This code is used to send information to a particular author or editor via uploading. Investigative journalists can contact the whistleblower via secure Dropbox messaging. Therefore, the whistleblower must take note of their random code name. The system utilizes private segregated servers that are in the possession of new organizations. Journalists use up to two USB flash drive and two personal computers to access secure Dropbox data. The first personal computer accesses the Dropbox via Tor, and the journalist used the first flash drive to download encrypted data from the secure Dropbox server. The second personnel does not connect to the internet and is wiped during each reboot. Come on, man.
Okay, that just blows my mind.
So it's under control of the Freedom of the Press. The Freedom of the Press is a coalition of all these people, so including the Canadian Broadcasting Network or Corporation and the Globe and Mail that you said is reputable.
Yep.
You got the Australian, German, and Norwegian and French as well.
So this is the mini cabal.
This is one of the nodes.
Yeah.
This is the talking point. So when you want the 4 a.m. talking point for the next day, you send it to Dropbox. Or secure box. Excuse me. Secure drop. Sorry, Dropbox. You're not secure. That's for the pebs.
That just blows me away.
Mm-hmm.
Who thought it would be so simple?
Yeah. You know, it's a dead giveaway when you call your website formerly Dead Drop. Oh, remember a lot of agents? Didn't we read this that Project Mockingbird had a lot of CIA assets?
Yeah.
So those CIA assets needed a dead drop.
Okay. Now I'm pissed. So you're telling me all these people, instead of actually doing work,
they're not journalists, George. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They were never journalists.
Okay.
They were CIA intelligence community assets. They were Jason Bourne, George.
Were they?
Yeah.
Could they karate chop like Jason Bourne?
You know, we never know. Do you want to find out?
No.
Glenn Beck, if any U.S. journalist took money from Chinese government to write negative stories about Trump, we should know their name. John Solomon tells me that he's working to make it happen. I've asked that for now. The commission just asked for that task force. So if there's any journalist name that they confirm, I hope they'll be able to make them public sometime soon. Oh.
Yeah.
Hey.
That's the stupidest thing ever. It's like, hey,
No.
who did a bad deed? Raise your hand.
Hey, George. Now you understand why the ABC, NBC, and CNN blacked out President Trump's speech?
Yeah, because they're assholes.
Because they're complicit.
Oh, that.
Oh, by the way, George, we just talked about Dropbox. How hey, guy, we need to run the story. So here's some money to buy the bots to push it forward, George.
Oh my gosh.
So they include the money in the little email, and guess what? We learned the algorithm. We know that these people buy bots to push it further, and then everybody think, "Oh wow, look at this news! Everybody going crazy." When 90% is bots, nobody cares, but you get the illusion of it.
Is there anything real anymore?
You're living in a dream world, Neil. Matt Swole, a mother suffered a medical emergency going 60 miles per hour, became totally unresponsive with her little boy strapped in the back seat. A total stranger saw what's happening and used his own car to pin her USV against the barrier and bring it to a stop, saving their lives. His name is Paul Jackson. On Tuesday, Paul was driving down I-5 near Fife when he saw a white SUV cut across 3 lanes of traffic and start bouncing off the concrete divider over and over. He pulled up next to it and looked inside. The driver was out cold, eyes rolled back in her head, completely unresponsive at the highway speed. In the back seat, he saw a terrified little boy strapped into his car seat. Somebody had to do something, so Paul did what almost no one would do. He used his own car to gently pin her SUV against the barrier and slowly squeeze it to a stop. He slowly and carefully guided her car to safety. And then he jumped out and threw the car in park and got the little boy to safety and stayed with the mother until EMTs arrived. Paul was on his way to pick up his wife's birthday cake when all this happened. He sent her a picture from the scene as proof that he wasn't making an excuse for being late. Had to get proof from my wife. And when he asked when he did it, Paul didn't hesitate. God put me there to put that. I knew I was going to stop this vehicle no matter what. So there you go.
Perfect for stopping cars.
But he drove to the rescue anyway.
Somebody had to do something.
When he saw the car cut across 3 lanes,
I saw the car bouncing on the wall.
he pulled closer and could see the woman at the wheel having a medical emergency.
Her face is up, out of it, eyes rolled back in the back of her head.
Meantime, a young boy strapped into a child seat looked on, terrified.
He was scared, Poor kid, considering,
So Paul did what any superhero would.
something had to happen.
He put himself in harm's way
I positioned my back tire,
to stop the speeding car.
got her front, and just kind of like pushed her on over, and
Video showed the moments he squeezed the SUV into a stop.
I didn't want anything to go south, and just slowly guided her to a stop.
He then helped to get the car in park and get the child to safety until officers and EMTs arrived.
This is obviously where her tire hit, and it was pretty good. I was kind of impressed myself.
Because he was late picking up his wife's birthday cake that afternoon,
Had to have proof from my wife,
he sent her these pics.
proof that I wasn't pranking. If you had an excuse, that'd be a good one, right?
As for his Kia,
I like to tell people it'll buff out.
and though Paul might not look like a traditional superhero,
God put me there to do that,
his bravery may have solidified that title for him all the same.
You get so many opportunities to do things for other people, but we're so busy, oh, we got to go to work, got to do this, and you pass by and you're like, oh, man, I should have helped that person. This was not going to be that case. You know what I mean? It was going to happen. I needed to stop this vehicle no matter what.
Have you noticed that more positive news has been coming out in the news lately?
Nope. I see the end of the world coming.
The end of the world.
I see 10 years after 2012, and we're all kablooey.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I did find a video finally.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. Anonymous Patriot. It's called Operation Mockingbird. It's no surprise CBS,
Oh,
NBC.
it's that video.
Yeah.
Oh, I found it like a couple of years ago.
Hi, I'm Fox.
Yeah, but we couldn't find it when we were talking about a couple shows back.
Yeah.
Fox San Antonio's Jessica Headley.
And I'm Ryan Wolf.
Our greatest responsibility.
By the way, these are all Sinclair's channels. For those people who want content, we were talking about how Sinclair had a lot of foreign investment happening and that it has a sizable reach in a lot of channels, media, for the media group.
Dude.
To our democracy.
This is extremely dangerous 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 to our democracy.
This is
What was that?
Did these people answer the same ad as AOC?
No, they're reading the teleprompter who read all their information from a secure drop. Tell you, all talking points. They have to get cut. They have to get it coordinated somehow.
Extremely dangerous to our democracy.
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
There you go.
That was extremely dangerous to my mental state.
Yeah. Document Team Libs. Excuse me, I had to laugh because this is hilarious. This woman is crying on camera, claiming that Trump's new law that nursing is a professional degree got her kicked out of the Arizona College of Nursing for missing one payment. Let's fact check the emotional train wreck. First, she's a third-year student in a BSM program, undergrad. The loan cap in the One Big Beautiful Bill only applies to graduate programs. Undergraduate nursing was never affected. 2. Arizona College of Nursing is a for-profit school. They run strict institutional payment plans and drop students for non-payments of balance all the time. This is a school policy, not a federal law. 3. She's 2 semesters from finishing almost 4 years and had 3 kids, including a nonverbal special need boys. And the school still cut her for a late payment on what is almost certainly a private institutional plan. Thus, Trump's administration didn't kick her out. A for-profit nursing school enforcing its own payment rules did. Blaming Trump hate nurses is an easy narrative. Emotional videos like this rack up views by skipping the actual facts.
Holy smokes.
So, see, she's crying and she wants to blame a face. And who's the biggest face out there? Trump.
Oh, I thought it was Big Boy. Big Boy Burgers.
Let's talk about Big Boy's Burgers, George.
They're big.
Hey, Right Angle News. A black mother in North Carolina intentionally gives herself an allergic reaction in an ER parking lot by eating shellfish while her daughter cries in the backseat, fearing for her mother's life. This is what your taxes pay for.
Wait. Why is she giving herself an intentional medical problem?
Because she wanted to eat shellfish, knowing that would actually make her asphyxiate. Well, she knows that the reaction, but she was like, I want to eat this shellfish. That's why I'm parked in front of the. You know what? Let her listen to her bullshit.
Yeah, I'm so allergic to shellfish, but I don't care. It's hump day, and
Hump day doesn't mean you can eat something that will potentially kill you.
Wait, what? What?
Hump day.
What the hell's that?
Hump day is either Wednesday or a cheat day, depending on the context.
What's the matter with this person?
Yeah.
When I finish, I'm gonna lock myself in the hospital and seek treatment.
Why is her kid crying?
Because well, George, imagine that you're sitting in the back seat, your parent is in front of the ER, and your parents decide to eat a poison and bleach or something like that. Knowing, hey, I'm right here in the hospital. It's hump day. I know I shouldn't drink this bleach. I'm being facetious. I'm being very sarcastic. That's joking. But and to exaggerate, YouTube, I'm not saying that it happens, but but it tastes so good, so good. I gotta do it, George. I gotta do it.
Okay, all right. Okay. This person is
mentally ill.
Yeah, I don't know if they're mentally ill, but they definitely have some serious issues.
Yeah.
Just
so the daughter's crying because who's going to be with her? With her daughter while her mom is seeking medical treatment.
Oh, that's easy. The dinosaurs from Jurassic Park, all the Disney characters, all the Pixar characters, all the Marvel and DC characters. The kid will be reading all those characters in the comic book stand next to the variety store. As they go searching for food, shelter, and clothing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense. That's a whole lot of sense, George. That's scary.
Yeah. Okay.
Enormous power, but this is what they don't have: the power of the people. That is the power and potential of our movement and of the AFT. Oh, and one more thing: we get done.
What Donald Trump does, whether you consider him an authoritarian or not, is the throwing out of so much stuff that people just throw up their hands and say, oh no, what are we going to, all I want to do is stay home, and for those of us who drink, have a glass of wine, or for me, some vodka.
Well, that's not exactly educational.
Enormous power.
All right. Who the hell is this chick?
She's the president of the American Federation of Teachers, the largest teacher union in the United States.
Wait. Oh, you mean the teachers union that's going to be
obsolete?
Obsolete?
Yeah. Yes, that teachers unit.
Wow, it looks like it couldn't happen to someone as quickly as it couldn't happen to someone as quickly.
Yeah.
I guess.
It's not happening as quickly as possible.
That's the word I was looking for. Wow. All right, what's next?
Robbie Starbucks. Hawaii Supreme Court sounds like they want to stage a rebellion where they no longer listen to the Supreme Court. Seem problematic. If a red state the Supreme Court said this, we would see wall-to-wall coverage of a pending constitutional crisis posing a threat to democracy. Huh. Where have we heard that before, George?
Everywhere.
Yeah. So the Hawaiian Supreme Court writes, the court overrides what the Congress passed. It overrides what the people chose, all to serve its own end. What this court has done to the constitutional right, democratic institution, and the rule of law explain why Hawaii's constitution takes no instruction from it. Article 1, Section 5 provides versatile and sovereign protection. This court does not anchor Hawaii's due process right to federal floor, especially one that keeps sinking. We take no guidance on the meaning of due process from a court that gutted due process protection in Dobbs versus Jackson's. Women's Health Orgs 597 US 215 2022. So Hawaii's basically saying, fuck the Supreme Court. We're not following it.
Okay, and what they're not following again?
The courts.
Yeah, but what exactly did the court say that they're not going to follow? You can't just not follow something. You got to follow something. I mean, if you're not going to stand for something, you're going to stand for nothing. Is that making sense?
I don't know if it's making sense. I think you're just saying a lot of word salads at this point.
All right, sure. Let's go with the word salad.
Let me see. Oh, okay. So they're talking about illegal aliens don't have due process because the Supreme Court says they're illegal aliens, so they're not afforded due process because they don't have rights in this country.
Okay. That wasn't rocket science.
Siphon, fun facts. If you don't call them by the correct name, a herd of Canadian geese will destroy your lawn.
That's true.
Art of Great Justice. Now I'm really concerned about the smoke from the Canadian wildfire it brings on. Yes, the typical Canadian goose.
Yep.
They're getting bigger every year, George.
No, they're not. That's just an exaggeration from people's experience when they, encounter them. Yeah, I'm telling you, the thing was big as a house. It had a wingspan of 50 feet. It was, and then you look at it, it was just like a little duckling.
Yeah. So apparently, new campaign. This is from Ryan B, a parody account. Campaign photo from Olan Mills, who says they have periodic period from the rectums.
Can you just move on?
I am moving on.
Okay, move on quicker.
All right, Joe Lang, can I pull the curtain and reveal the whole truth? All right, Joe. This is another huge bombshell report from John Solomon that the dates are important. From 2004 to 2020, the U.S. intelligence community monitored plans by Venezuelan leadership to electronically manipulate their country's own voter machine, including the use of substituting false votes in order to secure victory for the ruling socialists. President Donald Trump, who did classify intelligence information on those plans and release them to the public on Thursday, said that Venezuela's capabilities are evidence that the American voting system needs to be better secured. The Venezuela plot specifically raises an alarm in the United States because Venezuelan President Hugo Chavez collaborated with Smartmatic, a voting machine company that in 2005 acquired the U.S.-based Sequoia voting system to develop them, which was in turn purchased from Canadian controlled, systems. And here's the link from Just the News that would say all that. Here's the full story that most Americans are still not prepared to accept. The CIA was not monitoring Venezuela's development of the voting machine to seal the election. They were assisting them. Does anyone believe that CIA was monitoring this Venezuela operation and turn a blind eye when Venezuela-owned Smartmatic acquired the U.S.-based Sequoia voting system? If Chavez was such an enemy to the American people, then why would President Bush W, that's Bush W, allow Smartmatic to make that purchase. Do you want to know the truth? All right, Joe, lay it on to us. The constant strife between George W. Bush and Chavez were all for show. The Bush family had deep ties to Venezuela for many decades, and so was the CIA. Venezuela became a hub for illegal drug trafficking, a shadow fleet of oil sales, and money laundering through a closed financial system, because that's how the CIA shadow government funds itself outside the congressional oversight. Do you know that Jeb Bush had a long-time connection to Venezuela? Yes, he was a banker that had no banking experiences back in the 70s.
Hey, they just need some petty cash, man. What's the big deal?
I mean, millions of dollars of petty cash is, that's a lot of petty cash with petty grudges.
Yeah, the petty grudge here, petty grudge there.
Yeah.
It all adds up.
And did you know that George H.W. Bush helped a Venezuela president get elected in a fraudulent election back in 1973 when Jeff was working for Houston Bank in Caracas? Yes, I actually know that because I studied my country's history. The Bush family is so dirty and connected to his election fraud more than people know. A family affair. You can look at his open sec for that for more. And don't forget this important story from last year. The Office of Director of National Intelligence obtained voting machine from Puerto Rico, probed them for security vulnerability in an office said in a statement to CNN Wednesday. The ODNI claims in a statement to have found extremely concerning cybersecurity and operational deployment practices with the voting machines in Puerto Rico, but did not provide detailed evidence. The U.S. Attorney in Puerto Rico, Homeland Security investigation agents, and the FBI supervisory special agent facilitate the voluntary turnover of electronic voting hardware and software to ODNI for analysis. Voluntary means at gunpoint. And
it does?
Yeah, it does.
What?
Yeah, that's when we caught you pants down and a barrel up your ass. And ODNI spokesperson said it's unclear when exactly the agency received and studied the voting machine. About the time where Trump says, "We have it all. We have it all. We have it all. Oh, by the way, those supplies that we're sending into Puerto Rico for Hurricane Maria, we were looking at those machines at that time. And that's why they were always they were messing up with the humanitarian supplies because they were too worried trying to hide this machine from us. But we got it in the end."
That sounds so much like Donald Trump.
Yeah.
It's scary.
Yeah.
I was going to ask you for your autograph.
Sure. I can give you an autograph, but you'll have to pay me $5 million.
It's got to be an AutoPen autograph.
Because everything I write is gold.
Gold, I tell you. Gold.
And then Duke says, funny you mentioned Jeb Bush, George Bush, and Venezuela tie. It could be a coincidence, but the Bush also have strong ties to DeSantis. DeSantis is currently trying his best to make one of his two hand-picked candidates push out Byron Donalds in Florida. Huh. Interesting.
Good old Byron.
Good old Byron. I'm still not sure about the whole. Yeah, I'm not sure. But you know what? That Byron might not be the same Byron that we get next year.
Oh, no. Are you telling me he's going to be the anti-Byron?
No, he's going to be like Fetterman 9.
Fetterman looks like he's going to be moving on from the Democratic Party.
To the Republican, yeah.
No,
or independent.
I think he's going to go independent.
Yeah. So, Brian Cates, one of the last things I did before my account got nuked by the old Twitter management on the night of November 5th, 2025 was to share this video. I did not get the account back until very early 2023 when Elon Musk purchased it. Thank you, Elon Musk. Mr. Joshua, a gem from the 2020 election night, registered Democrat poll watcher in Philadelphia. Let's watch.
My name is Brian McCaffrey. I'm a registered Democrat in the city of Philadelphia. Today, I'm at the Philadelphia Convention Center, and I am overseeing the ballot counters. I will let you know the corruption that is going on here. They will not allow us within 30 to 100 feet to supervise the ballots being counted. This is a coup against the President of the United States of America, and I want to call out the Mayor of Philadelphia, James Kenney, the Attorney General, Josh Shapiro, who tweeted that there's no way.
Oh yeah, Josh Shapiro is now the current governor of Philadelphia.
Oh no.
Donald Trump can win President of the United States of America, and also District Attorney of Philadelphia, Larry Krasner. I can't believe what I'm seeing right before my eyes. This has nothing to do with Joe Biden or Donald Trump. This has to do with our democracy, and I will tell you, there is corruption at the highest level in the city of Philadelphia.
This has to be like 4 a.m. because look how empty it is.
Well, yeah, plus I'm calling bullshit on this for a couple of reasons.
Go ahead.
Reason number one. Reason number two.
Mm-hmm.
And number three. I know I said a couple of reasons, so I'll just stick to 1 and 2.
1 and 2?
Yeah.
2 and 1?
No, 1 and 2, not 2 and 1.
Why not 2 and 1?
Because it's only 1, not 2.
But it's 2 and 1.
I'm not selling 2 for 1 for the price of 1.
No, you're selling 1 for the price of 2.
Yeah, that's what you think, but not really.
No.
No, they lower the price. You think it's good, but then at the end of the day, you realize you bought it, you saved money, but then you ended up buying other things from Costco. That's the bill still ends up being $500 a visit.
I'm sorry that's your dental visit, George.
Well, after I got smacked around a few times, do you absolutely think it was I got smacked around, but because the cart, I was sitting there waiting. I fell asleep in the cart. I actually fell asleep in the cart waiting because the line was so long at Costco. They had all the cash registers running. Okay, they were all running, and it was so long, so I fell asleep. And then, night manager comes by and says, "Hey, excuse me, buddy. I don't think you're a part of the, the special sales, rack." I'm going like, "Are you sure?"
Yeah.
Because it feels like it. So, as he was kicking me out of Costco,
yeah,
I said, are you going to give me something
Yeah.
awesome to eat,
Yeah.
while you kick me out?
Yeah.
He said, no, kid, I'd give you Nutella, but I couldn't do that to you. I go, why? Nutella's good. Yeah, it's good for one thing, not humans.
Eric, huge development. U.S. court upholds the postal survey requiring all states to submit voter rolls for citizenship checks in order to get mail-in ballots distributed, and U.S. Attorney Bill Asaley says California is about to be majorly impacted. This ruling is a win for the election integrity and would be a significant implication for the states like California that refuse to submit their voters' roll to verify compliance with the federal election laws.
Integrity.
Oh, by the way, talking about integrity, the ending of Odyssey.
That's good. I have no idea what the hell's going on, but that's pretty good.
Most people didn't know what was going on in the movie anyways. They're in the same company. Pascal, boom, the Democrat faces the electoral college disaster. Even CNN is starting to sound alarmed that Trump states like Texas, Florida, North Carolina, Georgia, and Arizona are gaining electoral seats at the next census.
Take into account the population mid-2025. Look at this. The biggest population growth this decade, all 5 of the states that Donald John Trump won in 2024. Texas, Florida, North Carolina.
Okay, this guy he gets off on numbers, man.
Oh yeah.
I mean, holy smokes.
I mean, if he isn't excited for number,
can you imagine this guy in high school?
Yeah.
Okay, Billy. So, what is this algebraic answer? That's 47, ma'am. That's really awesome. It's going to be 47. Oh, and by the way, it's also 42. There's a discrepancy in your numbers. I can show you where you got it wrong. Okay, it's going to be awesome how I show you the numbers. You can really break it down. It's like teacher goes, "Can you just give me the answer, please, and shut the fuck up and sit down?"
Yeah, A equals 2.
Yeah. Let's what? Oh, 3 minutes of this?
Yeah.
Oh, please.
Georgia, and of course the great state of Arizona, where I spent my New Year's Eve. I love those folks out in Prescott, Arizona. These were the biggest gainers. The biggest gainers in terms of population compared to the 2020 census. Now, it's not just a red state boom. This is what we're looking at. We're looking at a red state boom here. But it is not just a red state boom. We're also looking at what I would dare call a blue state depression. Because who are the people? Who and where are the people moving from into the red states?
Do you say who are the people?
Yeah. Who are the people?
Wow.
Poor people.
Yeah, poor people.
And he didn't say poor people. He said whore people.
Yeah, all the whore people are poor people.
Oh, okay.
Well, they're blue states. They're blue states. Take a look here. The lowest domestic net migration this decade. All 5 of the states that were won by Kamala Harris in 2024. Look at this. California, Harris's home state. New York, where I'm coming from right now, of course. Illinois, New Jersey, and of course, the great Commonwealth of Massachusetts.
What does that mean? That Trump can lose all those states and still win the electoral college?
No, what it means is that these Democrats didn't do the job right.
No, they lost some money, George. Don't you understand?
Yeah, exactly.
They're still begging dead people for money.
Yeah, they got to find deader people. These people are so dead. You don't even know that they even exist.
Well, they unfortunately, Scott Bassett, our treasurer of secretary, found them because they said, we talked to those people over 150 years old, asked them their secret, and staked them to the heart.
Oh my gosh.
Which is a bastion of blue liberalism. These are the states that folks in the United States are moving away from and into the red states, which is propelling a red state boom. Now, this is interesting, right? But it could also have major political ramifications if it holds for 2030, the next census. Because take a look here. If, in fact, the 2025 population shifts hold for the 2030 census, look at this. Look at the House seat shifts by state. Remember, of course, we apportion the number of House seats depending on the population in each state. If, in fact, the 2025 population shifts hold for 2030, states that Kamala Harris won,
for processing.
They would lose. They would lose 7 seats in the United States House of Representatives. The states that Donald Trump won in 2024, they would gain 7 seats. Now, this isn't just about the House of Representatives, right? It's also about the Electoral College, because the number of electoral votes that each state gets is equal to the number of senators. Each state, of course, has 2, plus the number of House seats that they have. So what would this mean for the House of Representatives? Well, if you remember back in 2024, right, it was all about, we were talking about the blue wall. If Kamala Harris could win the baseline Democratic states and then add in the blue wall states of Michigan.
I'm getting exhausted listening to this guy. Do you hear what he's saying? Okay, let me break it down for you. Okay, these numbers, it's all bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
There's only one important thing this guy's saying in all this.
People are leaving blue states and moving to red states.
No.
Go ahead.
All this word solid numbers, and he's name dropping Kamala Harris into it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you get it? CNN's definitively saying here that Kamala Harris is going to go for the 2028.
Okay.
It's like, why bring up Kamala Harris? It's like, why Kamala Harris lost. So are these numbers? Oh, she could have won if she did this. She could have won if she did that. It's like, dude, that was like 2.5 years ago.
Why are you bringing her up now, George? Are you saying that we're going to have to suffer another full campaign, not a 3 months campaign, but a full year campaign of Kamala Harris in 2028?
Okay, well, see, here's the thing. My Kamala Harris sleeping meter only kicked in while I was listening to this guy. I don't know why I was falling asleep. I mean, I just heard a whole bunch of numbers and I'm going,
Yeah.
okay, why are these numbers making me fall asleep? And then I realized, wait a minute, this is the Camilla Harris sleepies I'm getting.
Yeah.
Why would I be getting Camilla Harris sleepies listening to a guy, be excited about numbers? And then I realized, wait a minute.
Because he's talking about Kamala Harris.
He's talking about Camilla Harris.
All right.
So my sleeping meter warned me. And now I'm warning you. And we're warning them.
Yes. Kamala Harris will be voting.
Okay, this is way too comedical. I mean, this is literally Lauren Hardy or the Marx Brothers. It's absolutely perfection. Look at it. The timing couldn't be better.
Yeah. So Spencer Pratt, this is the perfect visual metaphor of how socialists drive an economy off the road.
Yeah, but it's like, first of all, the chick on the right, she doesn't have a seatbelt on.
Yeah, well, it's a go-kart.
Yeah, and then the chick on the left decides to jump out of the car because she thinks somehow the car is going to come to a complete stop.
Yeah. And we never know what happens.
Yep.
Do-do-do. All right, MJ Truth Ultra. OMG, no way. Olive Garden just announced that you need a valid photo ID to use the never-ending pasta pass. All those poor black people, they can't eat pasta anymore. Olive Garden. No, the never-ending pasta pass is only for use by the pass holders whose name is printed on the pass. Passes are personalized and non-transferable. Pass holder must present a valid photo ID along with the pass at the time of ordering.
All right, so let's absorb this for a moment. The Olive fucking Garden.
It's more secure than the American election.
Yeah, they're all-you-can-eat buffet.
Yeah,
it's more secure than the American election.
Yes.
Holy fuck! At this point, it's not even on my bingo card. It's not something. It's not even a concept I even thought about.
Yeah.
You know what? If I had a quantum computer, or if a quantum computer, with an AI was sentient.
Yeah.
And it was the smartest machine in the universe that would rival God, if not become God. Even that machine would not be able to comprehend the enormity of this statement that the Olive Garden has a more secure system than the United States election system. Holy smokes! Wow, I am just. I don't know where to go with this. I mean, this is absolute perfection. Chef's kiss. There's nothing more I can say about this. This is just amazing. I mean, wow. Thank you, Olive Garden. You just created a singularity here that not even the Democrats or anybody else can comprehend. It's absolutely beautiful. I think I can actually travel in space now without any astronaut gear. This is how awesome I feel just knowing this. Just knowing the Olive Garden is more secure. You know what? I have an idea.
Go ahead.
The Olive Garden should become the voting poll place.
Yes. That's the only way that black people and Hispanics people will bring IDs.
Yeah, they go vote and they hitch a ride over to the all-you-can-eat buffet.
Exactly.
In fact, I'll be there too. They'll look at me and go, "Did you vote, George?" Of course I voted. 6 times.
No. Put all the voting polls at an Olive Garden. So to get the all-you-can-eat buffet after you vote, you have to show your government ID. Get a ballot, you vote, and then you go and eat.
Vote and eat.
Yeah.
You know who had this system already and was ahead of his time?
Ross Perot?
No, it's the douchebag whose brother is on CNN.
Chris Como?
Yeah, that guy. Remember?
So you
he
mean
said take the potato chip and you get a free burger and fries.
Oh no, that wasn't Andrew Comos. That was the mayor, De Blasio.
All right, okay, let's go with that guy.
Yeah, De Blasio was the one who's eating French fries.
Yeah.
In front of it, say, get a shot and eat and get some fries and burgers.
Yes.
These are delicious fries. So you want some delicious fries?
He was onto something,
Yeah. Bridget, this was a 4 a.m. dump being injected with 138,000 fake votes for Joe Biden in the 2020 election. There was not a vote Trump in there. They all voted Joe Biden.
There was not a Trump vote in there. They all vote, and you do not have a place in any state. Maybe Dixville's Notch, where there were 5 voters at the first thing, and they all 5 voted for Biden. Maybe there, but not when you have something of 138,000. You don't all break that way, and it still shouldn't be linear because you have so many counters that are counting across the way that they're all tallying and reporting, and you don't bunch them in and report one thing. So that doesn't look right for the process. It certainly does not look right for the fact that there is no place of 138,000 where you don't have both candidates represented. I mean, even the bluest city.
Okay, let me corporate speak this. If you
Go ahead.
mind.
Go ahead.
Now they're asking the question. That's it.
They're just saying a lot of statement of fact.
And now they're asking the question. Oh, look, these numbers that came in only came in for one candidate. That's impossible. And now you're asking the question? Wait a minute. What about what happened in California just a couple of weeks ago? Now you're asking the question? Why couldn't you ask the question when it was actually happening?
They were, because it's an old video.
Oh, okay.
You're still going to have somebody voting for the other party. And so these two things, it would not be a tight race right now had this not occurred. And this looks like it occurred maybe 4:30 in the morning. This is about 6:30 in the morning.
6:23 a.m.
There you go.
Here.
Well, 6:23.
So basically 4:30 in the morning, you shift it over and over and you get the same process. 6, 4, go.
Right here.
There.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it looks like about 4:30 maybe that it shot up here. So those are the two charts, and now you hear that Nevada has shut down. They're suddenly not counting anymore. So there's some crazy stuff going.
If you had to make
That's the question.
Some crazy things happening, but we don't know what it is.
It just looks suspicious, but we don't live on suspicion. We live on you feeding us some information so we can just bullshit our way.
Bruno Carvalho, synopsis of the Odyssey, or Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey. Jason Bourne has been lost at sea for years. His wife Catwoman is desolate and being coveted by Batman. Bourne's son Spider-Man went to look for his father with the help of the Punisher.
Oh, apparently you're gonna love this. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The guy who plays the Punisher,
Yeah.
his character in the movie,
Yeah.
He's pretty much doing the same anger shtick as the Punisher. No. It's like, I go, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah. Not one thing changed.
Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? I go,
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's just absolutely insane.
Yeah, the more we hear about the movie, the worse it just gets.
Yeah, totally.
Next one, Eric. Senator Lisa Murkowski is facing massive call to be primary challenge after saying I'm voting against the Save American Act because it's too draconic, especially for voters in remote parts of Alaska.
Yeah.
I wonder who's pressing on her kneecaps. So I'm just saying. Yeah, it's a clown show. Carrie Lake in Arizona. When my daughter turned 13, we went to the bank to open a savings account for her, only to find out her Social Security number was already attached to a bank account, one opened fraudulently by an illegal alien who stole her Social Security number. Thank you, POTUS Secretary Scott Bassett and Stephen M. for working to stop this. Breaking, Stephen Miller announces Trump administration and Scott Bassett are moving to debank illegal aliens, making it unbearable to stay in America.
Holy shit.
Because they know it.
Talk about fraud.
Yeah. Next up. Sydney Power doing an emoji and, closer look. Slovenia. I'm not joking. Here's the FBI documenting showing that Shifty Schiff was promised the head of the CIA job by Hillary. All right. The 2016, the mood within the HPSCI was indescribable, it said blank. Reiki member Schiff was particularly upset as he believed he would have been appointed as director of the CIA had the candidate Hillary Clinton won the election.
Holy smokes.
Yeah.
Imagine that douchebag being a CIA guy?
Oh, fuck. We'd be fucked.
Holy smokes.
Watermelon control being head of CIA, that's just... That's a recipe for disaster.
Yeah, that definitely would have fast-tracked Canada, taking over America.
Exactly. The SCI minority view the election and its aftermath as a constitutional crisis, and by February of 2017, blank stated that all hell broke loose. During a meeting on February 13, 2017, Blank instructed the staff that he wanted to drive the Russian involvement issue into a joint inquiry similar to the 9/11 Commission. To do so, Blank instructed the staffer to use any source they have developed in blank the USIC to gather information, which would be then made public through the media using secure Dropbox, George.
Oh my gosh! You know what? All right. Okay. Before you begin, continue. Okay. I got a revelation for you.
Go ahead.
You're gonna love this one.
Go ahead.
You know these redacts?
Yeah.
They're all useless now.
Yeah.
Okay. Why?
Why?
Because all you have to do is pump this into the AI, take a snapshot of this, give it to the AI, and say, "Hey, AI. Put your best guess and fill in the blanks." I'm not shitting you. Holy fuck! I'm pretty sure the AI would figure out what the blanks are instantly. Oh my gosh! The redaction has just become useless. Unless they redact the entire page, that right there. I'm pretty sure the AI, any AI, Grok, ChatGPT, whatever, Claude, Frank, Bill, John, Nancy, John, whatever, it will be able to fill in those gaps. Wow, holy smokes! I don't want to do the exercise because. There's a reason for that shit being redacted because they don't want you to know about it. But the AI exists. It can fill in the gap. It can give you with a probable certainty of 90% easy. I'm pretty sure 90% accuracy. This just blows my mind. Wow.
Let's see. Ranking member Schiff is already visible as Adam Schiff, the staffing director person who instructed all staff meeting on February 13, 2017. Likely the SCI minority staff director. Okay. Who was the HPCIS minority staff director at that time. All right. Michael Barhar. Okay. So Michael stated that all hell broke loose during the meeting on February 13, 2017. Michael instructed the staff that he wanted to drive Russian involvement issue into a joint inquiry similar to the 9/11 Commission. To do so, Michael instructed the staffer to do use any sources they developed in the USIC to gather information that would be then made public through the media in order to compel the public opinion. According to Michael, this was an explicit request to gather classified information for the public disclosure. After the meeting, Blank approached Michael and asked Blank to reach out to his contact at Blank in order to collect information on Michael Flynn's contact with Russia. Blank tried to do so. So let me see. So what's the other bars? So this is the whistleblower. So they're not going to release a whistleblower. So senior staff to take up store, but press again. Okay. So we got one name, Michael and Timothy Bergreen. So Michael Barhar and Timothy Bergreen. And that's from Grok. And the other ones are still remain because it's a whistleblower. That's still sealed. Reach out. Let's see. Okay. Blank tried to deflect the request by telling Blank that such information was likely held by the Federal Bureau of Investigation. Blank nevertheless asked Blank again, to which Blank said he would give it a try, though never actually reached out to his Blank contacts. Blank documented the meeting with his own notes, and the next day sent himself an email detailing what happened. Writer's note: Blank provided the interview agency with the information. So there you go. Yeah, so there you go. Also, the other trick you can do, George, is basically copy this page out from it and check if it is a false redact or is a real redact.
Oh.
Yeah.
So they could just be pulling an entertainment gag on us.
No. They say they redacted, but remember there's layers on the PDF, and sometimes the layers are not smashed together. They're separate layers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
What's this?
Healthy Alfred. Baking soda changes how your immune system behave for less than 2 cents a day. Seriously, read that again. Scientists had people drink baking soda and water for 2 weeks and then check what happened inside their body.
It's just a seltzer.
Yeah, the cells that cause inflammation went down. The cells that calm inflammation went up. In the spleen, in the blood, in the kidney, everywhere. You know what that means? Your immune system, the thing that's supposed to protect you, was attacking your own body, joints, your guts, and your skin. Baking soda told it to stop. The research exact work, your spleen got the message. It's a hamburger, not an infection. Exactly, your body thought everything was a threat. Baking soda said, relax, it's just food. Arthritis, lupus, IBD, psoriasis, all caused by your immunity system fighting you. Your doctor described drugs at $2,000 a month. Side effects, a whole page of them. Baking soda in your kitchen right now, less than 2 cents a day. Half a teaspoon, glass of water, empty stomach, morning. Your immune system isn't broken, it just forgot who the enemy is. This advice is a published study. Do what you want with it. And then PubMed, oral NAC HCO activates the splenic anti-inflammatory pathway. Evidence that chlorogenic signal are transmitted via menstrual ethanol cells. There you go. So if you're having those inflammations, your guts, try it out. If you want, do what you want with the information.
If you want to be healthy and you know it, clap your hands.
Okay, bop. Colonel Tom Watkins, what's going on in NATO in the early 60s? Operation Gladio and NATO secret armies. Who was the commander of NATO during this time frames? General Lyman Lemzier, guy who fired by JFK because he wrote and advocated for Operation Northwood, implying to U.S. Gladio assets, which is the Cuban exile, to kill Americans in a false flag attack, using CIA-trained Cuban exiles to kill Americans to justify a full-scale invasion into Cuba. The same General Lyman Lemzier, who would oversee the deployment of 3 OAS, the French versions of Gladio, assassin to Dallas, November 1963, the same guy that oversaw the multiple assassination attempt on de Gaulle using OAS assassin, and NATO was finally kicked out of Paris for their assassin and terrorist activities, which de Gaulle personally ordered during the meeting between him and Lemzier. By the way, Lemzier is the same guy that accompanied Dulles to Operation Sunrise to take over the Nazi stay-behind network before the end of WW2, which Eisenhower oversaw. Lemzier was his chief logistic officer at that time.
Chief logistic officer?
Yeah.
Is it like a Native American chief?
No. It's basically a fancy way of saying quartermaster.
Quartermaster?
Yeah.
So you're telling me the guy has enough pocket change?
Yes, he's a cube guy.
He's a Q guy.
Yeah.
Q.
Yeah. Mike King Guido Colonia de Palliano served as Deputy Secretary General of NATO from 62 to 4. He was often the acting general, making the major calls like the emergency session of the North Atlantic Council. Paris as acting chairman over the Cuban Missile Crisis and the overseeing CIA briefing. Why would the Deputy Secretary General of NATO be looking at CIA briefing?
Because.
All right, because.
That's all. We don't question why. We just
said because it's good enough.
Because it's very good.
Yes. So we don't wake up dead the next morning.
No, we won't, sir. How dare you, bring this channel down?
Yes.
Gosh.
Pirate nations. Val says that the global memory shortage is improving and warns that RAM and SSD prices are likely to keep rising. There's no light at the end of the tunnel. Honestly, it's still getting worse. Val says memory manufacturers are focusing on the high-end chips for AI servers, leaving less supplies for consumer hardware. Things were commodity a year or two ago. Now you have to negotiate really hard to just secure a few thousand, and there's so many more people in line in front of you. Val sees no improvement anytime soon.
Oopsie.
I guess you guys are not going to get some computers. But with the bad software, I don't think you need to get it. Looks like we're going to have to go pirate and retro with the old 95s, George.
Just go Linux, man. Just go Linux.
Yeah. Rapid Response 47, Mark Warner melts down over the fact that the TV network carried POTUS address to the nation. Mark is furious that President Trump was bringing transparency to this long-avoided issue.
And a matter of fact, before I start, as an American, not as an elected official, I was embarrassed that the President of the United States went before our whole country and networks like yours carried this as news, as opposed to a rehash of falsehoods. And it is incumbent upon you and any responsible journalist to push back on these falsehoods. I've been either chairman or vice chairman of the Intelligence Committee for the last decade.
If I may, on that point, since you raised it.
If I may just finish, sir. If I may, sir, finish, sir. If we don't call into question these falsehoods, this president is he's going to lose a free and fair election. And unless responsible journalists and the American people step up and say, our system, which has stood the test of time, is not going to be undermined by this kind of falsehoods, then, we all will have to live with those responsibilities.
This guy's really coping, man.
Yeah.
The last floundering of a fish out of water.
Yeah.
And Trump pushing a brand new conspiracy theory, one seemingly grounded more in suspicions and his desire for a counter narrative than it is based on established facts.
Who do you have that your campaign gets spied on?
All you have to do is look at the basics and you'll see it looks like a very serious event.
It's worth remembering that while we're sticking to the facts and telling you just what we know, President Trump apparently has no such constraints, since he simply makes stuff up. He frequently lies and has a long and well-documented career engaging in conspiracy.
What an asshole.
Yeah. You gotta remember, this is back in 2018, 2017.
Oh, okay. I thought he was talking about now.
No, he's out. Remember, he got fired.
Oh, yeah. He's part of the group that got fired.
Yeah.
Kind of happened to a nicer guy.
Yeah, remember he had a book deal and then he got fired shortly after?
Yeah, that book deal. I was looking forward to not reading that book. It was such a wonderful thing. It was an actual book of beauty.
You know the book I'm looking forward to read? Was that President?
The making of Odyssey?
No. Was I President? By President Autopen?
Oh, the Autopen. Oh, come on, man. You already know what the answer is, what the book's going to look like.
Yeah.
It's going to be his signature all through the whole thing.
Yeah, it's going to be signing. It's like, Mr. Muscarda. I'll read passages. Today, Mr. Muscarda, I want to smell good. You smell a little girl, and you smell here, and they kind of give me a dirty look. And I went to, so I need some ice cream, and then they said I needed to change my pants, and I got tired. I went to sleep, and I beat Medicare.
Actually, I think that was an actual statement.
It was an actual statement.
Okay, it sounds so absurd. It had to be an actual statement.
Conspiracy theories about all manner of subjects with no concrete evidence ever provided. He's focused on propelling a counter narrative to try to undermine.
Okay, so in hindsight, are you telling me this douchebag was on the take?
This douchebag was one of the hey, George, what's the possibility that he gets fired and USAID money goes away?
Oh, it's pretty high.
The special counsel investigation. It's a fable in which he is the victim and law enforcement officials are the bad guys.
Listen to this concerning new report accusing President Obama's CIA of curating the 2016 Russia collusion hoax by asking foreign intelligence agencies to illegally spy on the Trump campaign.
John Brennan had identified 26 Trump associates for the Five Eyes to target. A source confirmed that the IC had identified them as people to bump or make contact with or manipulate. They were targets of our own IC and law enforcement, targets for collection and misinformation.
Yeah, the one that fell for it was
everybody.
No, remember George Papadopoulos?
Oh yeah,
he's the only one from the. I think he's just like the second one from Trump campaign. Paul Manafort and George Papadopoulos is the ones that were found guilty.
Yeah, I'm so embarrassed.
Joe Lang, did anybody else vote for this? Though the first 12 days of July, ICE is on pace to arrest most people in a single month during Trump's second administration, according to the agency detainment data shared to Congress and reviewed by the Post. Arrests have surged in the past few weeks, with the daily average rising more than 1,400 people amidst a renewed push from the White House to increase the arrests across the country. President Trump is seeking to deport 1 million undocumented immigrant per year, portraying them as criminals and draining the U.S. communities. So imagine this, George. You got 4 years, 4 million people removed. That's a lot of people. Especially...
Yeah, but you have to think about it.
Yeah.
That's a lot of gasoline.
Mm-hmm.
To put them to, send them to the...
Hey, George.
To the country where they never belonged.
Hey, George.
Yeah.
Remember when Biden basically used up the gasoline reserves?
Yeah.
Hey, how about that?
How about it?
Yeah, how about it?
Okay, how about it?
Yeah. Basically, I'm sure those deportations were starting much sooner than when Trump got involved.
Uh-oh.
Just saying.
You're saying a lot of things, sir.
Yeah, I'm making people think.
Stop that. How dare you?
The number of people arrested by ICE and sent to the detention center in June has totaled more than 39,500 people. That far surpasses a high from last December. At the current pace, your lies total would exceed June. So what I'm expecting is that ICE is also getting help by the National Guards to remove all these people. Hey, George, that means that they must have been mapping all these people out, because how fast are they able to get 1,400 people per day out of this?
If they had enough monkeys.
Yes.
And a quantum singularity, so that way you go between the two worlds.
Quantum.
And you had a proper gravity drive to prevent the location from, collapsing on itself.
Yeah.
I think it's a possibility. Yeah, it's a possibility.
Possibility?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. By the way, I like how the Washington Post says Trump is portraying the illegals as criminal and drain on U.S. community. Well, duh, they broke the law when they came here illegally. That's the definition of a criminal. And are they a drain on the entire nation? How?
Yes.
Yeah, with 20 or more illegal in this country, the cost of everything goes higher. Food, gas, healthcare, rent, mortgages, car prices, education, everything. We're already seeing a drop in rent in many places across the country because of deportation. There's also fraud. American citizens shouldn't be paying for government handout in any way for illegal aliens, because our local taxes are also high because of illegals. America first.
America.
Okay. Fox News go underground in El Paso to reveal a storm drain network Border Patrol says cartel used to smuggle illegal migrants into the U.S. Agent says there are 32 entry points from the Rio Grande and hundreds of exits across the city, making it a constant game of whack-a-mole. Crossing down, Border Patrol says smugglers are now moving smaller groups and charging up to $30,000 per person.
Waka, waka, waka.
Yeah. They should get the Grouch, because he would be good in finding trash.
Yeah.
America. America. Fuck yes. Eric. Boom. Argentina President Javier Milei will be reelected and have 4 more years. If you don't like it, go to Cuba.
Is that what he said?
Yeah. And he says, the economy is back in track. We're growing big. A little hard transition, but I'm going to finish what I've done, and I'm going to re-elect it. If you don't like it, go to Cuba.
Go to Cuba. Hang out with
Raul.
No, the other guy. I take care of
Johnny.
Is it Johnny?
Johnny, yeah, Johnny. Yeah. That's the nickname for Justin Trudeau.
No. No, the guy who came from Cuba to hang out and do some special things.
Yeah.
And then he said, "Meet my little friend."
Oh, I know what it is. What's his name? From Scarface, yes.
Yeah, but what was his name?
Let me see. It started with an M.
Michael?
No.
Mariachi?
No.
Malice?
No.
Mauricio?
Close. Tony Montana.
Tony Montana. Oh, yeah.
Tony Montana.
Anthony. To his friends, it's Anthony.
To his friends, it's Anthony. From his enemy is a casket 6 feet under.
And it's just beginning. Good gosh. Good gosh, Miss Molly.
Yeah. Colonel Tom Watkins, let's review your track record. Original neocons were all communists and member of the CPUSA. You funded the communists in education. You work with the oligarchs. You support the Bolshevik revolution. You supported the trade with the...
Wait, did you say the bullshit revolution?
Yeah, the bullshit revolution. The same bullshit, they had all the Jews in and then decided to say, hey, let's clear out the good Jews from the country and also kill the Russian monarchy.
You can never think too poorly on the people that have suffered so greatly.
Mm-hmm. It was Jews hating on Jews, George.
Really? Is that what it was?
Yeah. If you look
it was an actual faction on faction?
Yes. If you look at the Bolshevik, right?
Yeah.
I'll pronounce it correctly. The Bolshevik.
Yeah.
If you look at their leadership, they were the elitist Jews who decided to get rid of all the Orthodox Jews in the countryside, destroy their planets, and make them leave Russia.
Oh my gosh, that's insane! I did.
Yeah.
This is the first time. I thought it was like Jews getting victimized by non-Jews.
Yeah, no, it was Jews leadership on Jews. It was a Jew on Jew hate.
How is that even possible?
Yeah, they don't talk about it. They don't say it. But when you look at the history and you look at the leaders, elitist Jews.
Good gosh. The history book should actually highlight that a little better.
Well, it breaks the narrative, doesn't it?
Well, it's not really about breaking the narrative. It's what really pissed me off is that okay, here's the thing.
Go ahead.
I don't think there's any way possible that the Jews would not want this history being told, because it's really powerful history.
Yeah. Well,
so who are the people that are hiding this history?
Yeah.
That's the question I have. It's like, who are the people? It's like, it's like they say 6 million Jews died in World War II. Okay, so who are the assholes who are saying otherwise?
Well, what's funny? What's funny about the 6 million died in World War II?
What about it?
6 million died in World War I.
Well,
and 6 million died in 1913.
Okay, so there's room for consistency.
Yeah, it's just that number keeps popping up in different time periods.
Like I said, there's room for consistency.
But returning again, hey George, you watched Fiddler on the Roof, right?
Not really. Actually, that's one of my films that I actually tried to watch.
Yeah.
And then I swear to God, I fall asleep.
Yeah.
Because the moment they start singing, I lost it.
Well, you're going to have a problem because it's a musical and a lot of it is singing.
Oh, are you telling me that movie is a musical?
Yes, it's a musical based on a musical play.
So if I went in and edit all the music out, I would get what? 2 minutes of dialogue?
Well, no. You'll get hey, I'm your father. You're gonna marry this guy. No, father, I'm not gonna marry this guy. Okay, you're gonna marry this guy. We're gonna do this prenup. No, father, I'm not gonna marry this guy. Okay, you're not gonna marry this guy. I'm gonna marry the communist person who's gonna ruin my life. No, you're not gonna marry that guy. Okay, no, I'm gonna marry that guy. Okay, you're gonna marry that guy. I see you, daughter, and your troublesome husband. Second daughter, I'm not going to marry that guy. Yes, you're going to marry that guy. No, I'm not going to marry that guy. I'm going to marry the Taylor. Okay, I don't approve of you, Taylor. I'm going to prove to you, Taylor. Okay, Taylor, you can marry my daughter. Okay, we're going to do a daughter. Hey, we're having a wedding. Hey, guy, can you cut me some slack? My daughter's getting married. Okay, we'll give you some slack because we believe you. Hey guys, it's a town. Hey guy. Hey, did you hear that the other Jewish village got destroyed and they're moving people. It's going to happen here. I don't know. I don't think so. We're good with the head honchos over here. It's not going to happen to us. Yeah, it's not going to happen to us. Hey, our his daughter is like, I'm going to marry this guy. No, you're not going to marry this guy. I'm going to marry this guy. You can't marry this guy. He's not Jewish. He's a Catholic or Protestant. I can't remember. No, I'm going to marry this guy. Well, you're no longer my daughter. Well, I guess I'm not your daughter. They got married. God, why do you make me suffer? I just want to be a rich man. Okay. My first daughter hit the communist revolution, overtook and became a patsy to the new government regime, and now they're living in Siberia. My second daughter moved to New York, and my third daughter, I'm not longer talking to them. Oh wait, hey guy, can you give us some slack? Hey, no, I'm sorry. I'm part of the new regime, and I'm going to beat your ass. And now all you Jews here need to go away because the new leadership. Communists don't want you here because we're going to develop this country. Okay, what can we do? We're going to go to our family to our daughter in New York. Hey, fiddler on the roof who's been fiddling all the time. You're going to have to come with us because we'll bring the tradition. There you go.
Okay, all I want to know from everything you said, at what point do they fiddle on the roof?
Oh, the beginning.
So basically, I can just watch the beginning of the movie for 5 minutes and then just leave and get my money back?
Yeah, you watch the five minutes of it, and then you come back, and then Fiddler is playing at the end.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that's the whole movie. I took all the musical out of it.
Yeah, so basically, it's just a bunch of girls who are batshit crazy and not respecting the parents.
Yeah, he says, and the father also makes a song out of it.
That's really just grotesque. Making a song out of the misery of his children. I don't buy it.
No. He wasn't singing the misery of his child. He was singing, "Back in my day, we would listen to my parents." Because that's what we're supposed to do.
Right. Okay. I see.
Not that,
Yeah.
And then he would set himself in trouble because he opened his mouth too much.
Alrighty.
Yeah. And then in the background, it's the outcoming new government communist regime.
Oh, brand new communist regime.
Yeah, the brand new communist regime at that time.
Not the old new communist regime, but
exactly.
The brand new one.
Right. The brand new one, sparkling with flesh of nationalists.
All these nationalists.
Right. All right. Continuing on, you support trade with China using labor camps in China. Some of you plotted with China against the U.S. on multiple occasions. You had no problem with China buying our farmlands. You said idly by as China balloon floated across the U.S. despite understanding that the balloons were used to poison people during World War II and were launched into the U.S. with explosive. You made a mockery of a Republican. You can't even expose your own corruption. You hold yourself accountable. We have zero expectations. You are capable of stopping a real threat. House Republican, we will stop communists. No, you are communist. Thank you. That was the TED Talk. Good night.
All right. Yep.
Matchmaker, tell me. You remember that song?
Yeah.
That's from the movie.
Oh, boy.
It's going to be a real long day. Real long day. Yep. Let me see. There it goes. Moving on. Just telling you, once the Democrats are we put that one in. Where was it? Once what was the word I'm looking for? That was the one. Once Democrats are dealt with, the Republicans, as we know, won't survive because they're a unit party.
Wait a minute. One party fits them all?
Yes.
Like one ring?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. People have to vote for this party.
Exactly.
Because the one ring will rule them all.
Exactly. Correct. Proof. So this is the GA nerd. Correct. Proof of China FedExing ballots to Fulton. Here's Stacey Abram, happy face employee, opening the package. The good fight. We show photographic proof that China was sending ballots to State Farm Arena for the 2020 election. We're called conspiracy theory by GA official, but here's the pic.
Uh-oh.
See right here?
Yeah.
See right here?
Yeah.
See right here?
Yeah.
It's a Chinese multinational delivery service and logistic company based on Shenzhen's Guidong. It's the second largest corridor in China.
So they specialize in bringing down governments.
Exactly.
What's wrong with that?
Exactly. I mean, it's easy to have when, voters' information is selling the servers in China.
Yep.
Just saying. By the way, Joe Rogan podcast, first time eating a steak after a lifetime being a vegetarian. Her reaction says it all.
Yeah, factory reset incoming.
Trying steak as a
Factory reset incoming.
Trying steak as a lifelong vegetarian. I'm just gonna see if I cooked it right. I made steak before for my boyfriend, so I just didn't get to try it. Okay. I mean, I cooked it well done. That was kind of the goal. This is ribeye. I cooked it in avocado oil. Okay, this is just the most intimidating meal I've had, I think. I want to say something other than that's really good, because that's better than really good. I'm just kind of processing this. I want to bite with the garlic.
That's cognitive dissonance.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
She was
delicious.
She was hoping to hate it. Hoping to say, I don't see why the raves. But her body was like a desert. And rain suddenly started to fall on it.
Yep.
It's like, la mancha,
yeah, that says, oh, look, it's a lion. Look over there, it's a lion.
Exactly. Oh my God, it's a lion.
Holy shit. We're trying a bite with avocado. This is the first plate I'm looking at and think I could actually finish. I want to do this so bad. Oh no, I didn't really make these egg yolks that runny. It still looks good though.
Doesn't matter. Egg is protein.
So far, I haven't been converted, and I'm not going to speak too soon, but I think this made it a little bit of a harder decision.
She's fooling herself.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, it's a sad state of affair. We all know what's happening. She just doesn't want to accept it.
Yeah.
Accept the tasty. It's all taste. It's all good.
Tasty, 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 tasty.
Mm-hmm. I guess we should leave it on that positive note, right?
Yeah, that's a positive note.
Yeah, we'll leave it on that positive.
Yeah, we'll stick with this positive note.
Yes, there you go.
There, positive note.
All right, thank you to Blonde Golf Girl. Thank you to Lurkers and Bots. Thank you to everybody else. George, what's your final thoughts?
I got positive.
Yep. Remember, tomorrow is Movie Sunday, folks. So we're going to be watching a movie randomly selected by George, and we're going to enjoy it. Relax, kick our shoes.
Yeah,
our feet. Get some popcorn.
If you know what's good for you.
Exactly. So come in and watch a movie.
and watch a movie while we're watching a movie.
Exactly. We'll try to comment, but these are random, so we're
all right. Tomorrow movie is going to be the new Christopher Nolan Odyssey. We're going to be watching it. Okay.
No.
Front and center. Yes.
No.
Yes. In all its glory. Yes. Yes. But if we can't watch it, we'll have a second alternative ready to go.
Okay. Until then, bye.
I believe that together we can make America great again. I believe that together we can make America